Okay, this is in reference to the dual stage air assist, checking the systems to actually turn on the pump. If you have a condition where when you turn on the low side air, you get the air pump, but when you turn the high side on, you don't, or something like that. This is what we're going to be kind of looking at. On the TL timer board, you can flip this little switch here, and it'll turn on the both stages of the air assist and the exhaust pump. That's a good quick check just to make sure your peripherals are working. You can also use these buttons to toggle through each channel. Each one of these on the TL timer board is a channel, and channel 1 activates the green light, channel 2 the red, and so on and so forth. 3 is exhaust. So you can cycle through those by pushing the button, and it'll show you you're on stage 3, and if there's a timer associated with it, it will give you the time delay, and that is adjustable in these also. What we're going to pay attention to is channel 4 and channel 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is this one, and 5. So they'll show up on the display, and you should get some red LEDs to indicate when they are energized, when that trigger is active. And as you scroll through these, you should see that. Now, at the same time, there is a bank of relays over in the electronics bay, and when you get to channel 1, 2, 3, 4, this 24V8, this comes to this relay. And this relay goes back out. This L5 goes to the power socket on the back of the machine for the air assist. So does this one. So basically, what each of these relays does is turn on whichever stage, whichever relay, or whichever air solenoid needs to be on for that stage, and it energizes the receptacle on the back. Both of those should do that. Now, in these relays, there's a little LED, there's an indicator, and it should jive with whichever indicator is on here. So, for instance, on channel 1, 2, 3, 4 here, that should be the high air, so you should have a red light on for channel 4, a red light here on the TL timer, and one of these relays should be lit up also to indicate that it's getting that signal. And then when you toggle and go to 5, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it'll be this one, which goes over to this relay, and this relay should have a light on it when channel 5 is on. So what we want to do is check the low and high relays and make sure that the green LED on the relay comes on as it shows here with the TL timer, and they're beside each other, so you should be able to discern that. If that's the case, we need to check these connections. This is 110 volt AC, so you want to power the machine down, but you may want to wiggle these wires and maybe even take a screwdriver and make sure that these terminations are tight. Oftentimes that can happen. Also, take the relays for the high and the low, and you can flip a little lever and they'll just pop out of the mount, and just the relay will come out, the yellow part. And take them out and switch them. Mark them first so you know which one's which. Um, you know, mark one of them, right, low, and high on them, whatever, just so you can tell them apart, and then switch them and see if the problem follows to the other side. If it does, we have a bad relay, and we can just send your relay out, and that'll be a quick fix. But go through those things and check and make sure that the relays are actually lighting up in conjunction with the LEDs you get on the TL timer for channels 4 for high air and 5 for low air. And also check the wiring and make sure those are good. I have a feeling we had another one of these and it ended up being a bad relay. So if you split the relays and the other side starts working, then we just need to send your relay and you should be okay. Hope that helps. Thanks.